Okay, stream should be up. Time to put the link to the Discord. And it's not on the channel yet, so I guess I still have to wait a few seconds. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, and I have the audio on. Okay. That's not a thing that I would like to have happen. Okay. And let me go get the chat open. That'll be a good thing to have, probably. And chat is now up. Okay. Did not stream yesterday because I was practicing Skeletron. We have a lot of work to do today because... Okay, so first off we have to get ready for Skeletron, which would involve getting a blizzard. We would need to get minecart tracks across the world, and we need to get the arena set up. And then we also need to actually kill Skeletron, which is kind of its own challenge. Here we go. Is the stream actually... I'm just gonna check that it's up. And there we go. Okay, cool. Welcome Bamber. Welcome Daniel Zemet. Still says 1 viewer, and we have 2 people in chat. Okay, YouTube is functional. Everything is fine here. Okay. To start off, we're just gonna like get some loot out of our inventory because this is ridiculous. I don't want to sell anything yet because we don't have a perfect happiness NPC. I haven't looked into what the perfect happiness is here, but it's definitely not something that we have right now. And I would say the first thing we need to do is honestly just get iron. But we may as well do that while getting a blizzard, because we still need a blizzard. Okay, so yeah, I spent all of yesterday practicing the Skeletron fight, and I did not get a single attempt with 100 HP completed once. It is not the easiest boss fight I've ever attempted. On the plus side, I did get a few phase 1 attempts complete, and phase 2, in theory, should be easier. Of course, the issue is that in theory doesn't necessarily mean in practice, because phase 2, like in a regular run, it's just circling. Traveling Merchant, we should check in case they have Dynasty Wood. Mystic Robe. That is tempting. But are we ever going to be able to use it? Because we could get Space Gunner Zappinator, but we need full meteor armor for that. To, like, have... Well, not have mana, but not be killed by lack of mana. I have to say, this is probably just useless. Katana... Okay, that's 10 gold. I don't really feel that's worthwhile. Sake could be useful, but I feel that's pretty common. We can get that later if we do need it. Okay. You found Blizzard on your second chest? Okay. Yeah, we explored most of the ice biome, and we did not get Blizzard. So I really hope the world does have a blizzard, because it would be pretty unfortunate if we had a sandstorm and a cloud and not a blizzard. I mean, it wouldn't be that unfortunate, because we can't exactly craft bundle anyway, but all of my practice for Skeletron has been assuming I have a blizzard. You know, I just assume that, like, in a Terraria world, like in an entire world, there's at least one blizzard. You know? But yeah, chances are, even with the amount we have explored, that there's still, like, multiple blizzards scattered around. We just need to actually find them. But hopefully we can also get some iron from chests, because we really need to get that minecart rail extended. And I didn't actually check beforehand how much iron a Terraria world had. I didn't think that would be, like, an issue, but it turns out that, like, we've explored, you know, not a ton, but we've explored a good fraction of this world, and we've only gotten that much minecart track out of it. Which could be a bit of an issue, like, if we start running out of iron at some point, because we're gonna need rails for, like, all the boss arenas. Platforms kinda work, but you get stuck on them when you want to go down. So rails are ideal for boss arenas. If we don't have them, that's going to be a bit of an issue. Oh. Oh right, I forgot. We still got one shot by everything. That is a thing in this run. Okay, so we need to be insanely careful of enemies too. Kill Skeletron. You know, that's what I spent all of yesterday trying to do. I was like, oh yeah, at the beginning of yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go practice Skeletron for a few hours, I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna go kill Skeletron. That was what I was thinking at the beginning of yesterday. Like, more than 24 hours ago. I started practicing. I practiced for, like, 3 hours, and then I realized I'm not gonna be able to kill Skeletron today. Like, it required way more practice than I had anticipated, so I was like, okay, I'll just delay the stream a day, and I'll be able to kill Skeletron. So I practiced for the entire rest of the day, until 4 or 5 a.m. I think I quit at, like, exactly 4:30 a.m., which is kind of funny. And I slept on it. I came back the next day, instantly got a Phase 2 attempt, instantly died at the start of Phase 2 because I had not practiced Phase 2 at all. So after sleeping on it, I'm pretty good at Phase 1, but I die instantly at Phase 2 right now, and I've been practicing trying to get to Phase 2 again today. I've gotten a few more Phase 2 attempts in, but nothing to write home about, and like 5 hours later, no significant progress. I'm gonna try sleeping on it again. But what I believe is the best option is to just practice Phase 2 separately and just continue that until I can reliably no-hit Phase 2, and then actually start doing full attempts with Phase 1 plus Phase 2. Because Phase 2, Skeletron, you'd think it would be easy. It's because, you know, it's just circling. How hard can circling be? No. It's not easy. Because for the Wozy, the Dark Casters mess you up so badly. And the lack of a dash is so bad. It's so painful. I would kill for a dash. But instead of a dash, I just use a grapple hook, and it's not ideal. It's really not. Okay, let's, like, get our bearings. Where do we need to go? I see some unexplored area down there. Let's not get killed by a Flinx. But yeah, that is basically what I have been doing for the past 2 days IRL. What if you run out of Featherfall while fighting it? Well, that's why I'm practicing the fight first. The hope is that I don't run out of Featherfall. The hope is that I can do it in one attempt. Honestly, if I fail at all, I'm probably gonna fail Phase 1. Like, at the beginning of phase 1, actually. Like, based on my practice, I have a 50% chance of just getting to phase 2 just fine, and a 50% chance of dying within the first 30 seconds, because I don't have the pattern down yet. Because how the fight works is Skeletron kind of goes... Oh, that's not what I wanted, but I'll take it anyway. Skeletron kind of goes in a pattern, you see, where you kind of, not really a circle like you would in phase 2, but you have a certain spot you want to be in relative to him and his arms, and if you get him in that spot, you can be, like, really reckless with where you go and still manage to dodge his attacks, because the double jumps actually let you dodge. You can dodge. The issue is that at the beginning of the fight, his hands aren't, like, synchronized yet, so they attack by themselves, basically. And dealing with two hands, both attacking, like, on separate timers, is a lot more difficult than just having a pattern of two hands attacking almost at the same time to dodge. Okay, we got a second ice mirror. There's the beginning of the fight, and the transition to phase 2. Actually, no, I just say all of phase 2 right now for me is the hardest, but not, like, objectively. Phase 2 objectively should be the easiest. I feel like I'm playing 1 HP hardcore. Please leave me alone. Okay, if this is a bomb, I'm going to be very sad. Okay, good, it's not a bomb. But yeah, beginning of phase 1 is very painful at the moment. There's some caves over there, but there's like 50 mobs on top of us. I guess we could mine down and hopefully find something. You can get Star Cannon, funnily enough. Yeah, you can, because a meteorite in the chests near Hell. We could get full meteor armor and a space gun. I don't believe that's better than a boomstick, though. I guess it could be useful, probably won't be useful for Wall of Flesh. We'll have Zappinator for Wall of Flesh. Oh wait, is it actually Fozawozi as well? Yeah, it is. Master Fozawozi. I'm pretty sure you can get Quad Barrel Shotgun. I'm pretty sure Zappinator and Meteor Armor is better. For Wall of Flesh. Okay, we have gold, so we don't want to die. That is a bat. I don't like that bat's face. Hello, bat. Could you please erase your face? Okay, cool, thank you. Oh my god, that is a lot of skeletons. And that is a Flinx. Okay, let's ignore it. Okay, I'm not dealing with that bat. Let's deposit our gold, then we can go back to that more open area. Okay, we got some decent gold out of that. But yeah, we have a good amount of Featherfall. Oh, we'll need, like, I'm pretty sure 2 Gravitation Potions for Phase 2 as well. Just Grav just Featherfall, sorry, for Phase 1, and then Grav plus Featherfall for Phase 2. Destroyer shouldn't be much of a problem. If you can get Orange Zappinator plus Meteor plus Magic Power, I mean... Yeah, but we can also just Dynamite Cheese it. We'll have to, like, move slightly after the first Dynamite, but I'm pretty sure I can figure out a modified Dynamite Cheese setup that lets you no-hit it, and I'm pretty sure, like, other people have already invented that as well, if I can't. Like, there's just been so much research into Destroyer Cheese, I don't expect Destroyer to be a bottleneck. I'm more worried about Twins, and particularly Prime. Twins, I believe I can do if I just practice enough. Prime, I don't know. Prime is honestly my biggest concern among the mech bosses. And I can't really pick which one I fight first either, not that it would matter, because we can't, like, use the loot of any of them. You can do the Destroyer insta-kill, yeah. Again, there's a lot of research into the Destroyer. The amount of gold in this cave is annoying me. Like, I know it doesn't matter how much there is, but it's still painful just seeing it everywhere. The game just taunts me. It knows, I'm telling you. Luckily, one good thing that I got out of the practice that's not just Skeletron is I'm a lot better with the squirrel hook now. I can't say I've ever had to use a squirrel hook for a boss fight before, until now. Now I can. Well, I haven't technically used it yet, I just practiced it about 5 different million times. Okay, so this is gonna be painful. Okay. Okay. Cave continues past this point. Using a boomstick is so painful against bats because 99% of the time it's fine. 99% of the time it's fine. But that 1% of the time, like every single shot misses at point blank range, and you just question your life choices. Okay. Oh. I should not have gotten myself into this situation. Okay, good. That is unconnected, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's unconnected. I'm pretty sure we looted that chest. Yeah, we explored past there. I'm not sure if we looted that chest. I guess we could go dig here to get to it, just bypassing the minecart. Is it the one with the magic conch? I don't think the conch is an insta-kill for Destroyer, although that would also work. Although Star Cannon doesn't work anymore with that cheese on For the Woozy, so you'd have to use some other piercing weapon, but... I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's piercing or not, or even how much damage it does, as long as it kills it before nighttime, because Destroyer is never going to hit you with that method. It will just take longer now. Honestly, For the Woozy is so much harder now than it was back when it released with all the new additions. Like the Star Cannon, new AI is really fun too. Blizzard! Yes! Oh, yes. Okay, we have a bundle of bottles now, guys. We just need a whole lot of lead. I think it's lead. Ah! Okay. That jump scare. You just manipulate the spawn and then do the normal cheese? Yeah, that Destroyer cheese, okay. We do have a decent amount of stuff now. Question is what we now do, because we can't kill Skeletron yet, obviously. We don't have enough iron. Honestly, okay, I did not anticipate iron being this big of a bottleneck in the run. I don't really know. Well, first, we need to buy torches. Okay, torches aren't, like, that expensive, but they're not cheap either. I kind of forgot that torches aren't insanely cheap, I'll be honest. But I don't really know any cheaper alternative to light stuff up, and we do need to light stuff up. Well, we don't need to, but, like, it would be very painful to not do it in this run. And we'd probably lose more gold dying to random mobs than we'd spend lighting stuff up, while having a more painful experience. So I don't see it as a positive to not light things up. Oh, right, fall damage. Iron deficiency. Mining head is cool, yes. Wait! Why don't I have the mining helmet? I just assumed I would have bought it already. Wait, it gives 2 defense now? Wow, mining helmet OP. And okay, let's go buy some rope. Not that much rope though. Oops, wasted some rope. Oh well. That's what I'm saying. I said that last stream. I just assumed I had a mining helmet already. I don't really know why. I just like always get a. Oh come on! Wait, it's not 1 HP hardcore. Worms probably don't one shot. I don't think they one shot. I keep on like getting confused because you have to act like it's 1 HP hardcore in like 90% of situations, but it's not 1 HP hardcore. It's so weird. Like, you have enough HP to survive hits from, like, 2 mobs, which are, like, normal bats and worms. And slimes, I guess. I guess we could, like, pile a lot of defense on, and then be able to survive maybe a hit from zombies. Okay, this does not seem like it has any iron. Hello, I would like a chest with iron, please, Terraria. Not to go. I'll be eating it here. Iron is a very healthy substance, as long as you don't eat it as a baby. Like, if you think about it, iron skin is a buff in Terraria. So, iron in Terraria is nutritionally healthy. At least it probably is, if, like, iron skin doesn't kill you. Which it doesn't, so I don't see any other explanation. Ah. I'm just so glad that I can get a hook in this challenge. Like, I was looking at the wiki, like, when I was initially thinking of this run, and I didn't realize the scroll hook existed. I just, like, glazed over it, and I was worried I wouldn't be able to get a hook. Scroll hook is, like, really bad, but it's also really nice having, because not having it would be so much worse. Ah. Okay, that... I'm not sure what that was. I guess, like, a critter or something? Seems like it was probably a critter. But yeah, literally our only source of iron is random chests, and we'll definitely have to do the dresser strategy. I don't see, spending a ton of iron on chests as being sustainable. I guess we could theoretically also just use chests scattered over the map, but I prefer to not do that. I think Webslinger is like Emerald. I'm pretty sure it has the same velocity as Amethyst and the same range as Topaz. I was like looking at this info and I decided to go for Scroll Hook instead of Webslinger because something about velocity versus range. I believe Webslinger I believe had more range but less velocity. So I didn't really see it as an upgrade to Scroll Hook. I mean, I would probably have just used whatever I got first. If I got Webslinger, then I don't know if I would have bought Scroll, but... Oh yeah, by the way, guys, we're going to have to wait, I can make a gold pickaxe, I'm pretty sure. If I can make a gold pick, I'm making a gold pick. There we go, I'm making a gold pick. Nimble! The game likes us for once! We don't have to use a slow pick any longer. Yeah, by the way, this will be our best pick until Moon Lord, guys, and we're gonna be manually mining this entire elevator, because we can't afford to buy explosives. Wait, is this off by 1 block? Oh, it isn't. Okay, cool. Ah, this is so much faster. Hook is a hook in this challenge. Exactly, exactly. I mean, iron is healthy IRL. Yeah, especially at a young age. Yeah. I hate how jungle bats do 150 damage. I mean, it doesn't really matter if they do more than, like, 100 plus whatever you can get from armor. Because you can't reforge accessories, so... I mean, you technically can just keep on searching for ones with natural modifiers, but that is an insanely tedious process, and you're not even guaranteed to get good modifiers. So, highest defense in this challenge really shouldn't include accessories. I guess theoretically, like, you could just keep on searching for a seed with, like, a warding sandstorm in a bottle. But, like, even then, like, we got a lucky one! Like, we got really good sandstorm RNG, like, reforge RNG. Of course, like, the world was guaranteed to have a sandstorm, so, like, it's not that good, but we got a good modifier. Going and exploring the mushroom biomes with this mobility feels so nice. Bat, please leave me alone. I say as I murder you. He was just hanging out in his natural habitat. Rubies! We can get, like, a ruby hook if we, like, didn't have the encumbering stone. At least they look nice. Okay. We have something over there. Maybe it has iron in that chest. I'm gonna, like, go look over at chat, and then there's gonna be 5 people telling me that I missed a chest somewhere. I shouldn't say that, because I know now there will be, whether there is a missing chest or not. Although, honestly, like, compared to, like, other stream chats, like, I have to say mine is, like, a minimum amount of trolling. There's some trolling, but not a lot. Which, again, I should not say, but you guys are cool. Anyway, until you start trolling, then you'll stop being cool. Okay. More gems. So much stuff from pots. It's hilarious. You just missed a chest. You know, gold pick isn't that slow. Platinum pick would have been a bit better, but at least we're not going to be stuck with a copper pick for the whole run. I wonder what mining buffs we can get. Wait, we can get the slice of cake. I'm pretty sure we can, at least. Ah! Oh, that's not a one-shot? Huh. Slice of cake would actually be really cool. I don't know, I didn't expect us to be able to get it, but I'm not seeing any reason we couldn't get it. Okay, we're getting a lot of good accessories. Oh, and we have some gold, so we don't want to die. I should start being a lot more careful than I've been. But no iron, which is annoying. We are getting plenty of silver, so silver bullets shouldn't be a problem for Skeletron. I wish we could use shimmer in this challenge. It'd be so useful to be able to, like, shimmer ores and stuff. Just shimmer in general would be really useful for a ton of reasons. Relogic, when are you going to make shimmer encumbering stone friendly? I am not being nearly as careful as I should be right now. Okay. You can get chisel as well. Oh, great. Yeah, chisel. So chisel, chisel, cake... Actually, chisel, cake, hold on. Chisel, 25%, cake, 20%, 45%. Well-fed is like 5% or something, that's 50%. So with a mining potion, we can get max mining speed. Real shame we didn't have platinum in this world. Oh well. Unfortunately, mining potions are non-renewable, so we can't get, like, a lot of max mining speed, but we'll be able to get it for whenever we need to dig a lot of blocks out at once, I guess. I'm not really sure when that would be a situation that we'd be, like, encountering. A lot of emerald, okay. You know, I really wish I was just doing a regular run whenever I see those ores. Like, you know, the other 99% of the run, I'm not actually too bothered. When I see that many gems just laying there, that's when it bothers me. Could Bast statue make Skeletron not one-shot you? Skeletron head would. I don't know about the arms and the other stuff. I was just practicing assuming a one-shot because it seems like a lot of effort to make it not one-shot. And also that would be a less fun battle. Well, maybe not less fun. It would still be fun. I don't know, I was just practicing a no-hit. Because I'm assuming that if we can find some way to make it not one-shot, then that will be cool, and that will make the stream more reliable if I have practiced a no-hit already, because I'll need to do something easier. But if I practice assuming that I can get stuff to make it not a one-shot, and then I can't get that stuff in-game, oh, come on, not a worm, then I'll kind of be in a situation. So I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to make it two-shot. Hello? There you go. Wait, is there two? Why is there two? Why? Hello, could you either, like, attack me or despawn? Pick one. Thank you. Oh, marble biome. There's usually a chest somewhere here. Mining the temple seems like the only time max mining speed is useful. Yeah, mining the temple, I guess finding temple in general. So yeah, we should definitely figure out some mining setup for pre-hard mode. Like, before we kill wall and certain areas of the map just become permanently inaccessible, like underground desert. At least you can get Hamush, that's something. Only after mechs. So it's not, a alter solution, but for, like, general axe stuff, yeah. But we'll already have Meteor Hammocks, so it's not like an axe will be a problem. Meteor Hammocks is, like, ridiculously good. You don't need a hard mode axe if you have Meteor Hammocks. Although, technically, like, you can just use lava buckets, but... Rail? At least I assume that's a rail. But yeah, an axe shouldn't be an issue. I really need to start being more careful with wood, but, like, it's so inconvenient to not use it when you're caving. And I'll get, like, the wood from the traveling merchant eventually, it's just a question of when. Oh, hey, we got Web Slinger. Okay, so we can test out the two hooks. I'm pretty sure Web Slinger has the slower velocity and higher range. Just based off the wiki. Although, then again, I didn't actually check if that was updated. It might not have been updated. I'm actually gonna just do a quick test down here. Oh, let's not get killed by a spider while testing. Okay, that goes that far. Let's extend this a bit. Okay, so it goes to the torch. Oh! It goes significantly. Okay, so it goes about 3, 4. It goes, almost to that little thing on the ground. It definitely goes here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. 4 or 5. And just eyeing how fast the velocity is. Oh great, you can also scroll multiple. You know, this might actually be better for Skeletron. I'm gonna just practice using it just while going around. Just like eyeballing the velocity, James. Webbed, yeah, it definitely goes further. The question is velocity, because I read on the wiki that it was slower, but I didn't notice it being that much slower. That said... Oh yeah, it does seem somewhat slower, I guess. I think it might still be the better hook, though. I feel like range, yeah. I think I'll use it. Definitely enough to get a feel for, at least. It doesn't feel bad at all. Okay, that's a dark trap. Let's not die later. That is a chest. Wiki is outdated. Peeps only update specific numbers rarely, but I don't recall it ever changing. They buffed Webslinger. I know they buffed it. It's just how much. And I did see something on the wiki about a buff. Okay, this is trapped. But again, I don't remember how big the buff was. I'm gonna go down a bit more just because I can't really... Well, I could place blocks, but, you know, no. Just to not have the boulder kill us. I think I got the explosives. Okay. I forget if I checked the official wiki or like the knockoff wiki that I'm not supposed to use anymore, but always shows up before it in search results. But I know it did say something about Webslinger being buffed on the wiki page, so I assume that the info was up to date, but maybe it had multiple buffs. I don't know, to be honest. I didn't really do enough research into hooks. Multi-throw could be useful for boss fights, although then again, a lot of the time, in practice, I died to using the hook, not to missing the hook. But then again, I should probably just have a hook that works, not have a hook that can psychically read my mind on whether or not I want it to work, although that would be cool. And it would also have to, like, update in real time, like, insanely quickly, reading my mind on whether I want it to, like, continue working or not, because I only realized that I don't actually want to hook somewhere, like, a quarter of a second after I've already hooked there. Oh, thank you, Penguin Man 320. I've come to speak to you about your car's extended warranty. Okay. How many dollars can you save on the extended warranty? $10 or more? 25% range increase, but from what originally, I don't know. The fandom wiki, I'm repossessing your car. Okay. I definitely, like, need to set up something like a channel membership at some point for donations, because I have, like, literally no incentive for people to donate. So I just, like, very occasionally get someone donating, which is very nice, by the way. I appreciate it. Let me know if you would like me to set up a channel membership thing. I'm not really sure what the perks would be. I guess you could get, like, a custom role in the Discord. But I don't really have a ton of benefits in mind right now for channel members. I did almost set it up, and then YouTube said no and gave me an error. Something related to monetization. But I could look into it again, because that was, like, ages ago. If people are actually interested. Okay, Donation distracted me. I'm gonna blame donations whenever I die. Unfortunately, that's probably only going to work this one time. So I'm not sure. Maybe I can just make a whole lot more videos, and then I'll have an excuse for whenever I die. That seems like a good idea. Okay. I guess we can mine back down. I hate blindness so much. Wow, we've explored so much and gotten, like, no iron. Yeah, we've gotten a cloud, 2 Hermes, some other stuff, a okay amount of gold, but no iron whatsoever. What mouse are you using? Model O. It used to be popular a few years ago for Minecraft PvP, funnily enough. I have no oh my god. Slime again. I hate black slimes. Specifically black slimes. I have no issue with other types of slimes or other black entities of any other type, but black slimes specifically blend into the environment so well. There's literally zero way to see them. Like, if you're not paying attention, you just die. I guess mother slimes are the other type, but mother slimes are at least a bit bigger, so there's a bigger chance of you noticing them. Black slimes are just so impossible to see. No, guys, stop giving me money, you're making me die. I'm perhaps not the best person with advertising why you should donate money. Nice try, you're cancelled. Yup. The black slimes are gonna cancel me now. Oh, not a bomb. Cool. Adventure coping about the only reason black slimes exist. Okay, just because they exist for a reason doesn't mean I can't hate that reason. Like, explosive bunnies have a use. They're funny. Like, when you die to one, it's always funny. When you die to a black slime, it's just sad. Like, well, I guess I just got one-shot by this literally invisible thing. It's like when you go step on an explosive trap that's in a lava fall. Like, I've done that before in a hardcore run. I lost my run to that. I looked at the footage afterwards. I captured it with Insta Replay and GeForce. It was pixel for pixel identical to a lava fall without a pressure plate. There was zero way of telling. I'm gonna get someone telling me that I should have just blocked off the lava fall just in case. And I actually started doing that in hardcore runs, and no one knows why, but I know why. I'm not falling to that same trap again. I'm not. Oh, let's hope that we can get a chest with some iron in it. Maybe we got, like, lucky with the initial chest? I'm not sure why we've had this sudden decrease in iron. Maybe it's a surface chest thing? Does anyone know if you get different bars depending on what layer of the world you are for chest loot? I wouldn't put it past Logic to do something like that. Now that I think about it, that seems logical. Someone go ask TerraSteel. Ask him to make, like, a video specifically on secondary chest loot drops. That was not an adequate blocking of that area, but whatever. Oh? Okay. Chest, maybe? Oh, I love this mining helmet so much, it's so convenient. But yeah, I assume that it might have something to do with Slayer. I love that the hoplite have to pause before they attack. It actually lets you fight them reliably. That's a good feature. Thank you, Relogic. I have to keep in mind I have money, so I don't want to die. Am I just, like, passing literally, like, all the chests? Traveling merchant. May as well check, I'm not... someone's gonna tell me that I passed 5 chests, and honestly, I'd believe them. Okay, nothing good. England Man 320 was another $2 donation this time. Look, a distraction. You failed! I looked at it after I went back from the cave. I'm pretty sure iron is a lot more common in surface chests. Iron and lead bars only spawn in surface chests and underground chests. Okay. Good to know. Also somewhat depressing, because it means that we have a much more limited supply in the entire world than I thought. Actually, that's really depressing. Only chests above this line can have iron or lead in them. We already explored 1, 2, 3 hill caves. We explored all the hill caves near spawn. We explored this one. There's almost never a second cave in a snow biome like Hill Cave. So it's quite likely there's no more hill caves on this side of the world. And the jungle is over here. There should be a decent amount of chests in there, but there's also almost never a hill cave past the jungle. So basically, we have some of the underground desert left. Maybe we have another cave on this side. And we have the underground jungle. That's like our only way to get iron now. We might not even have enough in the whole world to get a track across the world and a Skeletron arena. This is a bit of an issue. Okay, I'm gonna put the scroll hook away for now. It does feel slower, which is annoying. I guess we can explore the jungle surface and hope there's a cave past main jungle. If there's not, we're going to have an issue. And I'm not exactly sure how to solve it. I guess we... Okay, double jumping would probably be a good idea there. Anyway, I guess... I guess we could just not have a rail. That's going to slow down, like, the entire rest of the run, but we could deal with it. We definitely need boss arenas. And sky chests aren't possible because for the Rosie, yeah. Okay. We do have underworld chests, but those don't have iron, I'm pretty sure. Okay, at least the rails aren't, like, truly essential for anything. Like, some other bottlenecks in the run are. Like, we can use platforms instead for boss arenas. It's going to be, like, harder, but we can do that. And we can also just walk everywhere, but it'd be really nice if we did have enough iron in the world to use them. So let's look for caves. There probably isn't another hill cave on this side. They generally spawn close to spawn, but we can look. Honestly, I would be interested in a TerraSteel video just explaining how much, like, of every resource there is, like, in chests in a Terraria world, like, even outside the application of this run. Okay, I am not using enough wood to... oh. Well, I guess I have to, or I have to fight those bats. Never mind. And there's stone. Why do you have to exist, stone? I was having a fun time digging through mud until you came along. Oh, wooden chest? Maybe we can get... okay, no iron. Okay. What does this lead to? Nothing? Apparently nothing. That random pool of lava caught me off guard. I still haven't seen a fully seen a For the Rosy world yet. Yeah. That's the part of the seed. Luckily it isn't too bad because this is amazing. I wonder how this water got here. I guess there's a floating island, floating lake or something above it. This was probably the best use of iron we could have had. It speeds up mining so much. Like, if we didn't have it, we'd have to use a gold pickaxe for everything until the rest of the run. Now, we still have to use a gold pickaxe for everything that's not dirt or mud, but, like, dirt and mud, like, make up a good portion of the world, so, like, it's helpful not having to deal with them. Well, I guess we can get the angler, but no more caves, which is a bit sad. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, we have at least one chest. Wait! These chests can have stuff in them. We might have iron here. Okay, no iron there. Oh, flippers. That'll be helpful for getting out of here. Okay, no iron though, sadly. Oh, grip angler. I wonder how much damage the shark deals. Probably only like 200 or 300. Unfortunately, that's still enough to one-shot, so... You could look in T-Edit to see if you have fledgling. Well, for stuff that isn't necessary to beat the run, I feel like looking in T-Edit is kind of cheating. Like, I might look in T-Edit for the shadow key just because we do need a shadow key to beat the run. Or we could also just Alt F4 every time we open a dungeon chest that doesn't have a shadow key in it. But for stuff like fledgling wings, that's kind of cheating. Okay, I wonder if it needs, like, a dirt background to drop iron bars? It can generate tin bars. Okay, we got some more wood at least. And flippers could honestly be good to keep in, like, a secondary loadout. Okay. Oh, umbrella. I guess it could honestly just be useful generally, like, traversing terrain with. I'm trying to remember if holding up while holding an umbrella does anything. I don't think it does. I know it does with Featherfall, but I'm not noticing anything with the umbrella. I remember I thought when I first heard, like, the fact that you can hold up with a Featherfall, I thought it was just a placebo for the longest time. Then I actually tried using a Featherfall potion while holding up. Well, I tried holding up while using Featherfall potion. I obviously used Featherfall potions prior to that, but I was so shocked that, like, it actually did something. I did not expect that to be a thing in the game, where you could literally just hold up to get basically, like, infinite horizontal movement with, like, no vertical change. What armor can you get outside of, like, platinum and lower thanks to chests? Well, we can't get platinum because it's a gold world, and we can't fish, so there is no way to get platinum in this world, period. But we can get meteor from shadow chests after Skeletron. Theoretically it's possible, if we were super lucky with chest spawns, to get it before Skeletron, but most likely there's just not enough chests that spawns that way. And you would have to literally search, like, the entire lava layer to do that anyway. But we can get Meteor after Skeletron, and then after Plantera, we can get Tiki Armor. I don't believe there's any point to it, but we can get it. The issue is that there's no... This summon right here, that we have right now, is the only summon we'll get for the entire game. And it's going to be a bit obsolete by the time we get Tiki Armor. But Tiki Armor is the best armor we can get defense-wise. Unless someone figures out a trick for Old One Army medals. I am aware of the glitch where you can just duplicate Old One Army medals by repeatedly talking to the Tavern Keep, in a certain way. But that doesn't really count because that's just glitch abusing. Any glitch that, like, gives you an advantage, like, I'm not using glitches to gain an advantage. The only reason I would use a glitch in a run like this is if it let you do something progression-wise that you need to do to be able to beat the run. For example, we'll probably use a glitch for Demon Altars. We have two different ways of breaking Demon Altars. We have one way, which is building a sky bridge across the entire world and waiting for a meteor to break Demon Altars, which does work some of the time. I checked it. The other way uses a glitch that I can't actually show off yet. But the glitch does also work, and that would be the other way to break Demon Altars. Of course, it still only works in hard mode, but we would need some way of breaking Demon Altars in hard mode, because it's no Pwn Hammer, obviously. Okay, so no more caves on this side either. Bit of an iron issue. We did find dungeon. I guess we just have to explore underground jungle. There's also the Traveling Merchant armor. Yeah, we can get a Gi, which is probably the best armor for damage for any non-mage item that we'll be able to get. Okay, we have a spam bot. And okay. And banned, okay. You could get the Truffle NPC for the Mushroom Hammer. We can only get that after a mech has been killed, which kind of the entire point of breaking altars is for natural mech spawns. So it's not exactly helpful in that regard. It is helpful in terms of a better hammer and axe, but we won't really need that anyway because we can get the Meteor Hamax, which is incredibly underrated. I thought that everyone used to know about it, but apparently, like, they don't. It's such a good tool. It used to be even better. I was like instinctively trying to pick up that fallen star. It used to be better when you could get meteors like before brain. Unfortunately, that got nerfed. But it's still a good tool. Unfortunately, now it's on the same tier as the molten hammocks, so it's not as powerful in that way. It used to be you could get something that was effectively as good as the molten hammocks a whole tier earlier, but not anymore. Still, it's more convenient to get in some runs. Unfortunately, like, now I just often go for Hellstone immediately after Brain, so kinda lost a lot of its use. But yeah, I'm glad it'll have a use in this run. So like the only weapon you can get at the start of hard mode is the shotgun. Shotgun and orange Zappinator. Oh yeah, also Ice Rod, but Ice Rod is useless because mana. And funnily enough, almost all, or maybe all, I forget, if it is actually all, of the mana increasing items are locked behind, like, ores and stuff. And the ones that aren't, like jungle armor, are locked behind mobs. Mob drops, which we also can't get. So this run is really not mage-friendly. Although it will be mage-friendly for Wall of Flesh because Zappinator, and early hard mode because Orange Zappinator, so I shouldn't say it's not mage-friendly, period. If anything, it's more summoner-unfriendly. After the Finch, we'll have no summoner weapons. So I guess it's not particularly melee-friendly either. This is really Ranger and a bit of Mage meta. Oh yeah, we will be able to have the Sun Fury, which isn't a hard mode weapon, but it's actually okay at dealing with hard mode mobs. After the buff. It's not awful. It's like amazing on lower difficulties. It's okay on Master Mode for the Woozie. I'm gonna be sad if we die to Vines, and that is a significant possibility with how little HP we have. It's so weird going around with this much mobility and this little health. It's dangerous. Because my mindset in Terraria, like how careful I am, depends mainly on my mobility. Because, like, I know my health. Like, consciously, I know that, but my brain doesn't work that way. It sees that I have mobility, and subconsciously I start getting less careful. Like that. How am I not dead yet? Oh, I'm going to die. Can I get that chest before I die? I have 14 seconds of poison. I probably have less than that to live. We got the chest! It had, like, a feather fall, I believe. This whole run is scuffed on God. Yup. Again, it's hard to plan for a run that changes as much of the game that this does. Oh, ice torches. Okay. I'm trying to find any... I guess we could explore corruption... I'm gonna start exploring corruption chasms on the off chance that there's a chest. Because I really want iron. We got a lot of tin, we got a lot of silver, we even got some gold. We got a gold pickaxe. We did not get any iron, which is unfortunate. We got some. We got enough to make the Gravedigger's shovel, but I'd really like a rail. I'd really like a rail across the world. Unfortunately, I don't actually think that's going to happen. I should have been way more cautious with iron. We shouldn't have even started the rail. Eh. I did not expect that chasm to end that quickly. Can't believe you aren't going to smash an altar to get a blood moon, so the zoologist sells the most meta item for this run, the mollusk whistle. In all fairness, what kind of corruption chasm ends like that? That is not even a chasm. That is like a dent. Okay, I guess the underground desert would make some sense to explore to get the conch if we aren't going to have a rail across the entire world. Also, I mean smash an orb, not an altar. Ah. What does the mollusk whistle even do? Is it like a vanity item? Is it a mount? A pet? I assume it's a pet, given the... Wait, no, if it's sold by the zoologist... Why are there so many cacti? I guess it could also be a mount. Oh, we can also maybe get ancient chisel here. That was not how I expected it to work. Ah! Okay. Oh boy, a coin portal. How helpful, Terraria. Is a mount which makes you ride a flamingo. One good option is the Storm Spear for pre-hard mode. I'm mainly going to the underground desert for the conch to be able to get to either side of the world, and for the ancient chisel to mine. Golf cart, yeah, we're using golf cart on Wall of Flesh and Moonlord. So we also need golfer. Okay. Kind of wasting glow sticks, but I'm getting an excess from, like, everywhere I go, so I'm not too concerned. Wow, we can hit a cacti, like... No, we can hit it 4 times, okay. Well, more than that, because healing potions. Somehow I'm less scared of the cacti in this than a normal run. It's something about the damage just being so obscenely high that you just stop thinking about it. Like, you know, there's a point where something one-shots you and you get scared, and there's a point where something goes so in excess of one-shotting you that you just stop worrying about it. Maybe that's irrational of me. Maybe it wasn't irrational of me. Don't you wish you had a flinks for those rolling cacti? No, I really don't, to be honest. I really don't. I'm quite glad I don't have a flinks right now, to be honest. You see this finch? He's so much more cacti compatible than flinkses are. What about pogo stick, budget slime mount? Slime mount itself, like, isn't good for Moonlord. I say that after I beat him, Moonlord with the slime mount, but, like, I used it because it was, like, the best option. We have accessories now. So we have more options. We also can't use Phantasm, we'll use a Pulse Bow instead, so it might not be, like, easier overall, but we have more options overall. That didn't kill you? Why do you have, like, a fifth of the HP of the Eye of Cthulhu? These guys, I'm telling you, desert mobs are insane. You know what? Storm Spear might actually be better than a boomstick for some of these. I can't tell if the Finch is helping or hurting just because it makes it so hard to aim, but it is, like, kind of keeping him stun-locked, sort of. So good, probably? I can't tell if that's a house or just the top of a cave. What about traps, like the boulders and dart traps? Well, we can't exactly place them wherever we want, so we'd have to use a natural one, and I'm not really sure how we could do that reliably for something useful. Okay. Like, we can't craft boulders because we need stone for that. 64 damage? What? No! Why is there a ghost? I didn't break a single gravestone. It's not Halloween. Why are you spawning? There's not even a graveyard. What gave you the idea? Why did that ghost spawn? The underground desert is so painful to explore. Loot! Complain, and you shall receive. First chest. Planned. Planned. Absolutely planned. Oh. You just, like, keep shooting until you, like, lock yourself in? That'd be really funny. No, like, look, I'm in plain sight of you. Keep shooting at me. Keep shooting at me. I am right here. I am jumping up and down in front of you. Why don't you want to shoot me? Okay, sometimes antlines can be boring. Wait, he shot! He shot! Turns out I wasn't gonna die from the antline shooter anyway. I was just gonna die from the charger. Oh well. Storm Spear has the DPS of almost Dark Lance. It's insane. Oh right, did they buff Storm Spear? Like, again? I forget if they buffed it originally, but I know they buffed a lot of weapons recently, and melee weapons in particular. I don't remember if Storm Spear got buffed, but I feel like it would be the type of weapon to receive a buff in 1.4.4. They did buff it, okay. So we just need to find one. Would be just a good general purpose mobbing weapon, more consistent than a boomstick. And There's lava up there, which kinda scares me. I don't want to break it. Oh, come on, no. 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 Okay, good. I'm pretty sure the head of that thing one-shots, so you really don't want to get hit by the head. Basically, you don't want to fight a single worm on steroids. Okay. Hopefully we can get a chisel. If we get a chisel, that's like basically everything we came for. And it's another one. I should have switched to the mace sooner. Why are you here? Okay, only 87 damage. Not actually that bad. Okay. As long as it doesn't one-shot. Why? I have no space to dodge you. And our something is spawning a whole lot of other mobs. I don't know what. Okay. What is spawning those mobs? Oh, slimes are spawning themselves. Okay, cool. I didn't know slimes reproduced asexually. Okay, interesting. I guess it makes sense, like, given their organ composition. Why are you rolling that way? Oh, that was actually helpful. Never mind. And now we're kind of stuck, because we have... okay, let's break the boulders. Not boulders, but... cacti. I was gonna say, we have that lava in between the cacti uncomfortably close. Okay. Nope. Go away, Swarmer. Okay. And more boulders. How the hell did you get so much wood? I got like 3 chests which contain wood in mine. Well, I also looted like basically every surface chest. And I built the houses underground to save on wood, although I really should be building with wooden caves, but whatever. Caving is near impossible without building. And I would prefer to lose wood than money. I'd lose money if I die. Wood we'll be able to have infinite of at some point, once the traveling merchant decides to sell it. They also buffed Thunder Zapper, but yeah, not viable for the run. Question is, how many blocks do you get? I get a couple thousand from the Traveling Merchant. Can you pick up mob and boss drops? No. Yeah, it is basically the whole challenge, as someone said. I guess the other part of it would be, like, you know, pot drops and stuff from caving, but honestly, that's a pretty minor part. But yeah, it always one of the things I love about Terraria is you always like you can think about whatever like challenge you want, and you, it's like okay, let's take some critical aspect of the game, and let's see like just how much you can do without that. And with Terraria, there's so many different ways to get stuff. You can remove like almost every critical aspect, and well, maybe dodging would be a critical aspect, but you can remove almost every critical aspect and like still be able to do stuff. That's one of the reasons I like it so much. So it's just fun seeing how much you can do with various restrictions. It makes you play the game in a very different way. Which is why I like runs like these and no armor, no accessories. It makes you play the game a lot differently. How do you build houses? I just hollowed out the ground at spawn and replaced the dirt walls with wooden walls. Then, you know, place the furniture as you normally would. Hopefully we can get an ancient chisel. We have 4, like, actually decent accessories, and we have 2 accessories which we want to get rid of for something better right now. An ancient chisel is probably an accessory I'd keep for, like... I just went way past the underground desert. I wasn't paying attention. An ancient chisel is one of those accessories I'd keep either in my main or off slot for the entire run. So it makes sense to get it now. It's not going to exactly get any easier. Like, we have most of the gear we'll get for pre-hod mode. Like, we'll get, like, a Zappinator later. So I guess it would technically be easier to go through the underground desert post-Skelly, but we need iron before Skelly to build the arena, so getting an ancient chisel will make getting iron easier. A lucky horseshoe is something I'd also like. Oh, golfer, hello. Well, that is another thing we need from the desert. We can get the golf cart now, after Skeletron. Okay. That was not what I planned to happen. Okay. But yeah, we got 2 of the 3 critical parts that we need. Well, not... Well, yeah, basically. Not quite critical. Only the golfer was really critical. The other 2 were mainly quality of life. But we got 2 of the 3 useful things from the underground desert. All 3 are definitely very useful. And more slimes. No, we have so many slimes, they're gonna eat up my bullets for the antlion. I should really destroy that place, but... Ah, my own wood killed me. That's painful. Next up, can you beat Terraria without opening the game? Well... I guess the most natural interpretation of that... Wait, no, you can. You just get someone else to open the game for you. There you go. I beat your challenge, Impranion. You get someone else to open Terraria for you, and then you play the game normally. Now, someone go make that an April Fool's video and get 50k views. Rip Golfer. Okay, we need to explore to the left more. Oh, how convenient. Oh! How very convenient. Well, I have to say, it can't exactly get much more convenient than that. I guess all we could really need now is a weapon, but, like, we got the important stuff. Oh, technically we do need a bast statue. May as well look for that. I'm not really sure what the point is going in this pyramid. I guess it would get us to a different spot in the Underground Desert. No, not really. That spot down there is already unexplored. I may as well just kill the mob that was blocking it. Honestly, the, Finch is... Oh, that is a lot of mobs. It's good for stun locking. I have to say. Why are there so many? No! It's like a funnel! It's a mob spawner! There's no way of making progress here. Well, there is. We just need to keep on killing them and eventually it'll stop, but... I'm scared I'm just gonna see an antlion charge into me at 50 miles an hour. Okay... Let's not... Wait, no. Let's step on the trap. That's a great way of exposing more area. There we go. Come on. There we go. Let's not step on that part. Okay. Yeah. Right, the cactus spikes also one-shot. Not just one-shot, but they do literally double your house. Next challenge, only use mob drops and weapons. That's a pretty easy challenge. A lot of good, mob drops, exist throughout the game. Especially if you count biome keys as mob drops. Even if you don't, there's so many good mob drops. It's ridiculous. By the way, if you get the actual spear itself, not the projectile, to hit an enemy with Storm Spear, it will do more damage than Dark Lance. The spear and projectile adds up to 35 damage. Okay, but can you beat Terraria without killing Moonlord? That's a tougher one. Okay, wait. We got lead from somewhere. I wasn't paying attention. But we did get lead! Okay, we should build more NPC housing, but... we don't have that much wood. We need Dynasty wood, honestly. One thing we should do is research the best NPC happiness combination for housing. That would be a good idea. Okay, for dungeon... Oh, there's a lava pool. That's, like, inconvenient, but also convenient. Inconvenient because, it's obviously going to be a pain to clear, but convenient because we'll need lava for the arena, to make the dark casters not spawn as close. If you've seen a Get Fixed Boy Skeletron fight, we are going to make an arena similar to that, but in the air. And I'm not actually sure if I'll add a roof yet, because if I add a roof, it would make phase 2 slightly easier, because the skulls wouldn't be able to attack you from on top of the roof, but on the other hand, no fallen stars, which can really speed up the fight, so I'm not sure. What Dark Casters? Dark Casters. Is that the right mob name? I'm pretty sure it's Dark Casters. That's the pre-hard mode one, right? Can spawn during the fight in, legendary mode. One of the new additions, which is quite painful. I never thought that NPC happiness would actually be used in a run. It's quite useful, just, in general, but for this run in particular, it's necessary. Oh great, I forgot that we can actually, like, get angel statues. They're completely useless, but, like, they're one of the few decoration items we can find just in the wild. We can't, pick up, like, the chandeliers and stuff, although I guess we could craft them. That'd be a bit of a waste of resources, though. Okay, we got the ancient chisel, we got the magic conch. I'd say the only thing we still need to do is Skeletron, but that's a whole different story. Let's just scope out the area. Well, stream will probably end soon, by the way, because we got most of the goals accomplished. We didn't get as much iron as I'd like, so we'd have to figure that out. 10 iron bars, each making 50, so we'd get 500. I don't know if 500 rails is enough for an arena. But we do have the mobility we need now. Okay. Dungeon is like this. Now we have to be careful, corruption is on one side. This will be painful to make an arena out of. Old man, I assume is there. I should be able to see him though, because he goes up to the door. Wait. Okay, he is there. He's like just hiding. Oh, you can see a few of his pixels on screen sometimes. Okay. I guess it depends on which animation he's in. But he's there. Yeah, Skeletron will be our first boss, because Eye of Cthulhu has no point at all. It just unlocks the Dryad, which we don't really need. Eater of Worlds unlocks Old One's Army, which we could use if a sentry was useful on Skeletron, but I just don't see a sentry adding appreciable DPS on Skeletron. So we'll probably just skip it. And the other bosses are really just, you know, mostly drops. Queen Bee we can kill at any point in the game. I guess we might kill her late pre-hard mode just because it would be a pain to get into the underground jungle in hard mode. But Queen Bee would be after Skeletron. There's no point to fight Queen Bee any earlier than necessary. We can fight Queen Bee with Meteor Armor and a Zapinator. Oh yeah, these guys. These guys are funny. Not only can we not pick up their cloths, but even if we couldn't even summon Goblin Army, because the item, the Goblin Battle Standard, requires you to have 200 HP to use to summon into the Goblin Army. Why? I don't know, but it does. It's one of the most dumb decisions in the game, but it's why 1 HP hardcore runs will never get Goblin Tinkerer, unless the person, like, cheats or something. In which case it's not really a 1 HP hardcore run. It's the only weapon upgrade, post-plant the cyborg items. Blowpipe and blowgun is completely useless. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the ammo for that requires you to pick something up. Only weapon upgrade. Pulse bow is just post 3 mechs if I recall correctly. And we'll probably use that on Moon Mode, so I don't actually believe there's any post-plant weapon upgrade. We'll just be continuing to use Pulse Bow. Pillars are going to be a bit painful, so I guess we could get, like, a rocket launcher for pillars. I don't believe the rocket launcher you can buy is that good. Just the Cyborg does sell a rocket launcher, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it does. But I guess that might be better than Pulse Bow for pillars, but Pulse Bow also has piercing itself, but we'll be using Pulse Bow for Moonlord, basically. So no major post-plant upgrade. But yeah, I started the stream a bit later today. I'm not gonna... Actually... Yeah, I probably won't stream tomorrow. I might stream the next day. Stream schedule is going to be a bit whack because I have IRL stuff that I'm also doing because winter break, and like I also like to see my friends during winter break because with college it's harder to see them during the year. But yeah. Should hopefully stream some during the weekend at least, if I don't stream before then. And as always, you can join the Discord to know exactly when I'm streaming because I just ping there when I am, and it's a lot easier to catch streams if you're in there. I believe that's it. If you have any like questions or discussion about Iran, you can just like ping me in the Discord and I'll answer them there too. See ya, guys. And Gataligator is not good for me.